So I'm doing this message for the class of 2020. I've been getting some channels all morning that this message needed to come out. So I guess it's the graduating class, but I'm told that anybody who's ending a significant cycle, there will be messages in here for them as well. So clearly take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Just some of my pre-channel messages I got was like some of you feel like this is the class of heaven and hell, but actually this class has been going through this time to receive divine riches and gifts. That this class is actually the class of the Phoenix, which I'm getting truth chills right now. So the class as a whole, not even with the quarantine, and I'm sorry, this is actually the first reading I've done outside, so who knows what'll happen. That's probably what you guys' kind of life has been like, I'm told by the channel. I'm told before, with this graduating class, worldwide actually, before the quarantine actually hit on your graduation year, I'm told that people can look back on your lives and there's been significant challenges for these individuals. And I know the universe as a whole puts challenges in our way, usually if we're old souls, and that's what I'm being told. Like actually the first card that, I wasn't even pulling anything, but this card was dropped out of a deck this morning, this Great Souls card, and that's when I actually started getting this channel. So I'm gonna do your reading. I guess it's the first reading for this particular class because I guess it's not that you guys are going through a portal, that you guys will actually become the portal, because you guys are actually heading into this life with this experience. The things, you're heading into life with like no structure, so you will actually become the structure for the rest of us. Like a lot of us will have a hard time that are older finding balance and will be clinging to a lot of things, but because you guys went through this period, you'll actually be the ones to lead into the new age, which is amazing and beautiful. So I've already pre-shuffled the cards and I'm just gonna see what story you have to tell us. And I got one card already. Postponement. Doesn't that describe you guys? Exactly. You guys have went through a period of postponement. If you can see, she's all gray, and you guys, I'm sure, have been purging a lot of emotions, you know, looking through a place where you thought was your future, seeing that all colorful, but actually being grayed, especially at this time. Let me see what else. Angel Spirits, Guides, please. What story does the class of 2020 have to tell us today? What story does this class of the Rising Phoenix have to tell us? And I was also told that you guys aren't just the Rising Phoenix, you're actually the Rainbow Phoenix. Like, you're not gonna rule or lead with like an iron fist, like the Miser, 2 4s, 4 4. You know, maybe you guys feel like you have to hold back right now, or you're holding back your riches, or the world is holding back things from you and you're just stuck in this thing. But I'm actually told you guys are the generation, you guys are the collective of the Rising Phoenix that rules with like, you're the Rainbow Phoenixes that rule with like kindness and empathy and acceptance and love. And you're actually going to lead like the rest of the collective through this time. Okay, and I got morality and transformation. Let me see if I got anything else out of this deck. Is there anything else for the class of 2020 out of here? Okay, and this is fallen to the side, so I'm going to put it over here. And that did come up upside down. Usually I don't read these in reverse, but I'll get this message for you. All right, and as I said, you got a lot of 4s here, and that does talk about stability. You've had a postponement with your future. It seems like you feel like the world is holding back from you, like the world is holding back your future from you. Some of you had your first experience with morality, with actually the fact that things can change so suddenly. and transform, like your whole life has been transformed during this period, and you feel like you haven't been able to participate. You've just been sitting there like stagnant, like parts of a spine actually. And you look to your future, but you can't really see it right now. And what the guides are trying to get me to convey in this message is this time that you're stagnant and you see all this darkness around you, you actually have things spiraling up through you. And this is another 444. That's like totally the year 2020, transformation through chaos. So you guys are actually going to become a participant. You don't feel like you're doing it now, but they're saying, you know, this time for you guys in particular, this time of loss, this time of like losing things that you feel are important, these dates are actually to move that clinging to quote unquote normality out of your way, to clear your future, because you guys are like greatly needed. And it's not just this time that you guys have went through this kind of change. You've went through it all through your lives. It seems like this particular class, this particular collective has had struggles just to like live before this time. You guys are like old souls. You signed up for this to help the rest of us. And in transformation, oh my God, there's a phoenix rising out of the head on this one. And he's sitting in a lotus, and you know, no mud, no lotus is what the Buddhists say. You can't grow a beautiful flower unless you've been stuck in just transformational change. So this is actually beautiful. And this came to the right, so this is your future. You guys will come out of this darkness. There's a sun above. It's illuminating your future. You will be traveling, but it seems like right now you guys are actually traveling. You went deep in yourself, and you're actually traveling towards your true path. You guys are going through a lot of change, and I know for myself, even to get this message, when you're connected, when you get messages, like your energies have to be cleared in order to give an important message. And I have been going through it for like at least a week right now, just purging feelings, and it was all clear this morning, and that's when I got this message. So I know it's super, super important. You guys are going through this change. You know, it feels like a spiral swirl, like you're drowning, but actually it's to create this beautiful lotus. And some of you, you know, you're seeing like the outline of what is in your future right now, or you will be seeing that over the summer months. And when you finally, to some of you, this message will actually like connect this piece for you and explain what you've been going through, and something will resonate with this message where you will have a knowing. If you see it's going on the third eye here, but that will bring you like an understanding, because your souls know this path already. Your souls know this path. So when you're, you know, when you're yourself that's in the 3D right now hears that, there'll just be an understanding, a feeling in your heart, like a synchronicity, it'll be a feeling, not a knowing. You don't have to think this message out. You'll feel this message, and it will bring lightness to you. Let me see if I have anything. Now I got this beautiful, this is actually my son's deck. It's a Star Spinner Tarot, and I've been waiting to like use it because it's so gorgeous and beautiful, and I'm so happy that like, well, clearly I had to wait because it had to come out for you guys' message, and that just makes sense because it's a really, it's an LGBT, like gender neutral deck, and it's just like what you guys are, like the rainbow phoenix, the rising phoenix that will like, you know, show us the path through kindness and empathy, and just like, you know, changes and things that we never thought possible. So let's see what you're going to tell us here. Okay. Is this supposed to be in reverse? Nope. No reversals, I say. Okay, so right now you guys are like really concerned about your future, really concerned about your coins. This is the Ace of Coins in a regular tarot. You know, you're holding on, you're still dreaming about, you know, is this even going to happen? The entrance to the garden looks so far away, but just like I said, like the rest of the message, you're being held to develop on the 3D world. It's like you already know this from a past life. All right, let's see. And also the Princess of Pentacles, looking deeply at the 3D world, but actually growing in the 5D, in a resonance with self. You guys have really cleared out a lot of junk that you haven't dealt with before, to clear the way in yourself to go through to this mountain, to show us the way through the gate. Oh, and that's just beautiful here. And we have the, let me see, seven of swords. So this would be the 7 of swords and the 7 of chalices, 7 of cups in the regular deck. So you guys are kind of sitting, being made to sit still, and just kind of dreaming about your options. But right now you guys are still in the dark. Like, things will open up and become possible, but you're actually, some of you are rethinking your path. You're looking for signs from spirit on the path that you should go with now. It seems like everything that you had planned, like well-laid plans, have been all tossed up in the air, and this has been done to align you guys with your actual soul journey. And I'm being told that, you guys are receiving messages. That's why you're contemplating this. If you weren't receiving messages, you wouldn't be in this, confusion of which path to take. It's only because you're listening to your intuition and your inner guidance and your angels, spirits, and guides that you're actually allowing yourself to remake your plans. And then I'm getting truth chills. Your reading ends with the sun, which is the most beautiful, it's just the happiest card. If you could see, just looking like a phoenix going through all of this, like, you guys are the portal. Like I said, the opening is behind you guys. You guys will lead the way. You guys have, like, maybe some of you have a spirit bird, or you receive messages in the sign of spirit. And I'm getting really loud here, but you guys are stepping towards your future right now. So I just want you to know that. And this won't be the only message for you guys, I'm told, as well. I will be following you guys. You guys have something to teach the rest of the collective. So it's super important, and I'm super excited and just honored to receive your messages. And I'll just clear out your energies with the singing bowl. And thank you so much, class of 2020. I know your path has been hard, but your energies are amazing. And that's usually how it works. So if there's anybody that you think needs this message in your tribe, in your graduating class, please share it with them. Because I'm told a lot of you guys are still kind of just really in darkness, and that, you're not able to look beyond being inside your head about things. So that's why the guides are working really hard. I know I'm not the only one receiving this message for you. You guys will get other signs and synchronicities, so pay attention to those. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your general feelings. But this is a transformative process for you. And you guys are old souls. You guys signed up for this path like a long time ago, and you're really old, beautiful souls, and that's why you've been through the hardships even before 2020 to get to this point where you're ready to actually lead with your light for the rest of us. So we super need you. Share this with who you think it will resonate with, and if you guys have like specific things that resonated with you, put it in the comment boxes. I'd be happy to give like personal reads for you as well. Like, I'd be so honored.